Hello to everyone. Today we are going to talk about something we all have on our homes, a TV. Beyond entertainment, have you ever wondered what impact does it have on the environment? In this presentation, we are going to talk about the cycle life of the TV. The life of the TV starts on the extract of raw materials, then the production, the distribution, the use, and the disposal of the TV. Let's talk about the production. The TVs are made of plastic, glass, aluminum, copper, and another rare earth materials. Most of these materials are obtained through mining, so this made a lot of damage to the environment. Mining also leads to soil degradation, water contamination, and loss of biodiversity. In addition to this, manufacturing a TV, especially the screen, use a lot of energy and complex industrial process. This result in high carbon dioxide emissions to the earth. So even before we buy the TV, it already has some impact to the environment. So let's think before we buy the TVs and make some changes to the earth to help the earth. In addition to this information, the manufacturing of the electronic components use large amounts of chemicals, of toxic chemicals and energy and water. So during assembly and transportation, greenhouse gases are released.
Well, now let's move on at distribution. Well, after the production, television are shipped to different part of the world using ships, airplanes, and trucks, and also cars in someone's case. This transportation mainly rely on a fossil fuel, which generate greenhouse gas emission. As a result, the stage contribute directly to climate change and increase the environment footprint of the products even before it used. The packaging materials like plastic and cardboard board or foam also create waste, especially because they use only one and during the using stage TVs use electric continually. Science people use the form several hours every day. Depends on how the electricity is produced. It can cause pollution and increase carbon emission. Another important issue is how often people replace the TVs. Many people buy a new TV every few years, even if the old one still works well. This increases the demand of the new products and creates more environmental impact. So the problem is not only using TVs, but also replace them too often.
Finally, let's talk about disposal. When TVs reach the end of their life, they become electronic waste. This type of waste can be very harmful because it contains toxic materials. If not handled properly, these materials can pollute soil and water. Unfortunately, many televisions are not recycled correctly. Finally, let's talk about disposal. When TVs reach the end of their life, they become electronic waste. This type of waste can be very harmful because it contains toxic materials. If not handled properly, these materials can pollute soil and water. Unfortunately, many televisions are not recycled correctly. To reduce this impact, we propose several improvements. First, modular design, so parts can be repaired or replaced easily. Second, the use of recyclables and sustainable materials. Third, the increasing the durability of televisions. And fourth, improving the energy efficiency. And finally, companies can implement recycling programs. To reduce this impact, we propose several improvements. First, modular design, so parts can be repaired or replaced easily. Second, the use of recyclables and sustainable materials. Third, the increasing the durability of televisions. In conclusion, televisions have a significant environmental impact through the entire life cycle. However, this issue is not irreversible. Through better product design, such as creating televisions that are easier to repair, upgrade, and recycle, we can extend their lifespan and reduce the amount of waste generated. At the same time, responsible consumption plays a crucial role. As consumers, we can make more informed decisions by choosing durable products, properly maintaining our devices, and ensuring that all televisions are taken to certified recycling centers instead of being thrown away. In addition, governments